Alright, so today I'm going to be smoking a fatty. And it's not illegal. This is perfectly legal to do. So, we got right here, we've got some hamburger meat. What I did is I rolled it out in a plastic bag. And then I went ahead and cut the top off the plastic bag so that you can peel it up. And this is going to allow you to be able to roll that fatty on up. What we're going to do in it is we're going to do macaroni and cheese and bacon. Is going to go in here with some smoked Gouda. I'm going to throw that on top. And then I'm going to wrap it up in a bacon weave, throw it out on the grill, because I'm going to grill smoke it today. So we're going to throw it out on the grill and cook it on up. So we'll go ahead and get started. I've got a little bit of rub here that I'm just going to sprinkle on the hamburger. Now I'm going to take my noodles here. I'm going to throw them on there. Got our noodles on there. Alright, so we got the noodles on there. And you want to leave about an inch space around your meat. To allow your meat to roll up around whatever you stuffed inside it. So you just want to leave about an inch around the meat here. We're just going to kind of smooth out the macaroni. And the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some Gouda on there. Just a little bit of smoked Gouda. I'm going to put that on top. And I'm going to take and just, hopefully, I'm going to just roll this right on around everything that I've got stuffed inside of there. So we just take it here, start making our roll. And like I say, this Ziploc really helps you to roll it up real good without it, tearing the meat, because your meat's pressed out pretty thin. So if you don't have this plastic around there, it makes it real hard to hold your meat together. So we'll go ahead and continue rolling this on up. Alright, we got it right onto the bacon. Got the fatty right onto the bacon. I'm going to go ahead and pinch the ends up so that nothing gets out. None of the stuffing that's inside. And I'm going to take this parchment paper and I'm just going to do the same thing. Go ahead and roll this around. That bacon weave rolling up on there. It's all rolling up real nice. Go ahead and tuck your bacon around the edges. And we're going to take and we're just going to roll it right on over to our smoking tray. So, there we have it. Bacon, mac and cheese, stuffed fatty. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and continue the process on this. Take it out there to the grill, throw it on. I've got my amazing pellet tray that I'm going to use to provide a little bit of smoke to it. We're going to carry on with this process, and I'll kind of show you the full process on how it's all done. So we'll get this out there to the smoker and let it rock and roll. Alright, so we got the fatty outside here at the grill. Got my amazing pellet tray. Putting off a little bit of smoke in there. I'm going to be cooking it with indirect heat today. So what that means is I've got these two burners over here turned on. And I don't have any burners turned on over here on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook that fatty with indirect heat. Provide a little bit of smoke in there. I'm going to cook it at about 375 or 275 or 300. It dropped right now because I had the lid open, but it'll hold temperature about 275 or 300. So I'm gonna go ahead and smoke this fatty on the grill, drink a few beers. If you're looking, you ain't cooking, but we'll see how it's going here in about an hour to an hour and a half. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, punch the like button. We'll see how we're going in about an hour and a half. Alright, so we're about an hour and 15 minutes into the cook. Still holding 300 degrees on my grill. Still got the smoke rolling in there. What I've done is I've made up a little bit of rub with some olive oil that I'm gonna baste this with, as if it needs any more fat. But what this will do is it'll help that rub stick to the meat, though. That's what I'm going for. I want that rub to stick to the meat. This is like a kind of like a breakfast rub that I make. It's got some cinnamon in it, a little bit of paprika, salt, some garlic. You know, if you want to know what's in it, comment down below. Let me know. You know, if you want to give it a shot and try it out. We got that on there. I think it still likes about another hour or so. So I'm gonna go ahead and just shut the lid on it. We'll check back here in a little bit. If you're looking, you ain't cooking. Alright, so we're about 2 hours in on the cook. You know, the bacon's starting to crisp up real good. I went ahead and put my Thermopro in there. We're still producing some smoke on the meat. You know, our Thermopro is reading about 150, so I feel like we've got about another 10 or 15 minutes. So, you know, we'll just let it keep rocking and rolling. Alright, so I've got my timer going off, telling me that my meat is done. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn off my timer. Go ahead and check and take a look at it. My internal temperature was reading 160, 165, which is about what I want it to be at. You can tell we still got some smoke rolling from our pellet tray, which has provided some smoke to that meat throughout the cook. I'm just going to go ahead and take out my Thermopro. See if we can't get this bad boy off of here and throw it over here in the pan. So there it is. Got it in the pan. We're going to take it inside and throw some foil over it, tin it up for about 20 or 30 minutes to make sure all the juices run back into the meat, and cut it open and see what we got. Alright, so we've got the cheeseburger, macaroni, fatty. Take it off the grill. We've tinned it for about 30 minutes to let all the juices run back into the meat. So what we're going to do now is cut it open and see what we've got to work with. Cut through the fatty. You can tell we've got the macaroni and cheese wrapped in the hamburger meat with a bacon weave thrown around it. This right here, this is what it would look like, you know, if you wanted to cut it up, serve it to your guests. This is what you're going to get. So how we got it? Bacon, macaroni and cheese, fatty. You want to see more stuff like this? Punch the subscribe button, hit the like button. This is what we do all the time. Smoking meat, grilling meats, stuff you can do in your backyard.